Viewer discretion is advised.
Okay, you're listening to Wine and Crime, the podcast where two friends chug wine, chat true crime, and unleash their worst Spanish-Orton accents.
Oh, I'm so glad you're back.
I mean, I can't say I'm thrilled to be back, but I am back. I mean, I'm happy to be back. I'm tired.
Yeah.
My body is tired. I've got another chronic illness for the pile. And it's validating and also exhausting.
Mm-hmm.
And everything is fine. I'm very appreciative of Corey for how much he stepped up this month. And you trained him well. That episode was amazing.
Amanda texted me and goes, "Why is Corey so good at ads?"
He's so good at ads. I was like, oh, I do need an Aura frame. Wait, I already have one. Do I need to buy another one? I'm 11/7 susceptible. He almost had me buying another
Aura frame for Father's Day.
Another Aura frame for Father's Day for my non-existent father. I'll have an Aura frame that I only fill with pictures of my dad.
Yes.
No.
You could have one for every room.
Well, you're saving money.
You're saving money.
I do.
Especially
really
when you use
frame,
promo code GALS.
Yes, free ad. I really do love that frame. No,
Anyway.
yeah, I'm back. I'm Amanda. It's nice to see everybody. And by
I'm
everybody,
Lucy,
I mean Lucy.
I'm Lucy, and it's nice to see you too.
We did ads the other day, and we talked for like an hour.
Oh my God. It took us a long time to get through the ads because I kept forgetting we were recording. We were just catching up. So sorry, John.
He's fine.
He's
fired.
Oh.
No, he's not. He's not.
You're hired.
You're hired. He's hired back. He's back. He also did a great job while we were down a limb for a week. But we're good. We're back. We're better than ever. And this week,
speaking of limbs,
we have a very special fan pick brought to us by Olivia Ramirez, who's dedicating this to their partner Ethan, who I can only assume is a runner, because they've chosen the topic of runner crimes.
I think they're on their way to. I think they're doing a marathon this month.
So my friend Tim, hi Tim, shout out Tim, is currently training for Grandma's marathon up in Duluth.
Yeah.
And he and his wife were over the other day, and he was limping around the damn house. He'd gotten up at 6:45 a.m. to go for a morning run before going to work for training. And I was like, I'm really proud of you, but also, what is wrong with you? What are you fucking doing? Like, you okay? You're a healthy man. Why are you doing this to yourself? This shit's crazy. He's limping around like an old man. This isn't good. This isn't right. Your little baddie.
Poor guy.
Marathoning is crazy, and I'm sure we'll get to it.
Hey, I just looked up Olivia's email.
Yeah.
Okay, so she says she and Ethan are running a 7-person relay around Lake Tahoe on June 6th, which is today as we are recording this.
No, we live in a simulation. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit.
With their run club, Ethan is the president and I'm the vice president. Golden Valley Harriers in Davis, California.
The Lutheran Sisterhood Run Club. Holy shit!
It totally is.
That's incredible. And you and your husband basically are the president and vice president. Well, you can never split up now. He may as well propose.
Oh,
you run the Lutheran Sisterhood Run Club. You can't break up. You're a power couple.
Lutheran Sisterhood Run Club.
I'm gonna need you to text/email us and let us know how this relay went. Holy shit. It's probably done by now because it's almost 4, so... Well, it's 2 hours earlier there.
Lake Tahoe. They're in California.
Yeah, aren't they though? Oh my God.
God bless them. God bless them.
2-hour time difference.
You're literally running as we're recording this.
That's fucking crazy. I can't.
I'm so glad I looked that up. Okay.
Whoever's operating my controls today has a sick sense of humor with the June 6th shit.
J6. They're J6ers.
Don't.
Oh, sorry, June.
That wasn't nice.
I'm sorry.
That was not good.
I thought it was.
They're going through enough. They're runners. Let's not also label them additionally. Also, look at my Velvis.
Oh, he's so beautiful. His leg.
ACAB.
Yeah. ACAB.
Yeah, he's crooning at me. My Velvet Elvis. Anyway, Olivia also had a wine pairing for us today. Well, at least a recommendation. They wanted us to. What?
I wanted you to pair it with Gatorade.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
Or at least this out of like a green Gatorade like squirt bottle.
I wish I had gone to the gas station and gotten myself a sugar-free Gatorade. That would have been perfect. What am I doing?
I don't know.
Blue is mana.
Blue is mana.
Anyway, well, okay. You could pair this with a Gatorade, either full sugar or sugar-free, depending on what your body can handle. And, but if you don't want to do that, if you want some alcohol to go with your hydration, Olivia wanted to shout out one of the lovely Sacramento wineries that they love so much. And the one of her list that I shouted out, or am shouting out, is Lucid. They have some really cool wines on their website. Ooh. It was like hard to pick which one, because I love California wines, and like, Ashwin be damned, I love you so much. You're one of my favorite people in the world, but I love all the exciting grapes that you show and present to the world, and we're so lucky that we have access to them. And a good Barbera out of California, a good Syrah, a good Grenache. Bitch, I'm happy. I'm a happy girl. So they have, Lucid Winery has a Syrah on their website right now. It is the Primal Syrah, and it is from Lake County, like the north coast of California. Everything is grown, aged, bottled, fermented. Everything is done there at Lucid. It's 13.8% ABV. It is a red. Syrah is a red grape. It's going to have a little nice spice to it, but it's going to be more fruit forward. So the description that they provided, big berry, cherry, plum, and jam with a hint of fig. Bring massive fruit to the nose. Give me your massive dangling fruit.
Bring massive fruit to your nose.
They do. The fruit and richness is so intense that it almost edges into pie, molasses, hoisin sauce, mushroom umami. Like, it balances out. The classic spice of Syrah makes an appearance.
Sexual.
Aromatically on the nose as well, with a tannic spice on the finish, lending a hint of edge to the otherwise smooth and rich Syrah. You know I love Syrah. I know. I was reading that description. I was slid off my chair. Lost a bolt in my chair. So that is my recommended pairing for this week. If you're out of sugar-free or regular full sugar Gatorade, you can get yourself the Primal Syrah from Lucid, which is located in California and does ship bottles to most states around the country. It really depends on your own state's laws. You can check them out at lucidwinery.com. It's LUCID winery.com. They also offer these really cool wine tasting kits where they send you like minis of a whole series of wines that they have available. So you can taste all these different ones that they make back to back.
Cute. They just send you like a little flight.
Yeah.
Cute.
It's amazing. They have a gorgeous charcuterie board. Bitch, I'm like obsessed. I definitely want to check them out. So that is my wine pairing. Thank you so much for recommending that, Olivia. And let's take a quick break to hear a word from our sponsors before we dive into God knows what you could have dug up about running.
I think I have a nice little segment for you today.
Okay, I'm really looking forward to it. I really am. Let's take a quick break. And if you don't want to deal with ads, come join us over on Uncorked, where we have ad-free episodes, video episodes that are ad-free, and a million other... We've got a book club. We've got monthly happy hours. We've got extra bonus content. It's a lot over there.
It's a lot of fun.
Out. A lot of fun, but it's a lot. We're doing a lot. $5 a month. Come on. All right, come join us.
We'll be right back.
You know, it's about to be Father's Day, and obviously I am fatherless, but I got a lot of dad time and a lot of dad stories when my dad was around. And I'm almost like grateful that we didn't have access to Oriframe when he was alive, because there would have been a dad story with every single photo that scrolled through that Oriframe. You'd never get out of the kitchen.
He would have parked in front of that sucker and just been like, oh, this reminds me of.
Oh, yeah. He'd be calling, texting, where he signed every text.
Get in here.
Get in. Come look at this. He'd take a picture of it and then send it to me. Look what came up on my frame. Which I have to admit, I also do. I sometimes will send you a picture of like a funny picture of June that came up on my frame and be like, look what came up today. All that to say, obsessed with Oriframes. Wish and also am a little blessed that they weren't around while my father was around for Father's Day. But if you are thinking of even a last minute Father's Day gift, this is the one. Look no further.
These are so boomer friendly.
Mm-hmm.
And truly, everyone loves it. I love it. Amanda loves it. Oriframes, it's a digital frame that offers free unlimited storage, so you can add as many photos and videos as you want.
I love the videos.
I know.
The silent videos.
And it just cycles through. And it's so smart. It can like pair related images. It's just like, oh, two completely different weddings, but it knows that they're both weddings. Mm-hmm. They can put them side by side. It's just so cute. This is the top rated app. Oops, that didn't sound good. Aura is also a top rated app. It reached #1 in the App Store on Christmas Day in 2025. Mm-hmm. That should just speak for itself. Aura makes it so easy to shop for any dad in your life.
Named #1 by Wirecutter, you can save now by visiting auraframes.com. For a limited time, listeners can get $35 off their best-selling Carver mat frame with code GALS. That's AURA frames.com, promo code GALS. Support the show by mentioning us at checkout. Terms and conditions apply.
Dads are full of stories, and sometimes it takes a little extra effort to pull those stories out of him.
Your dad, for sure. My dad, not a problem.
Oh, I have to lure information from that man like he's a catfish in a riverbed. And most Father's Day gifts end up in a drawer, but Storyworth doesn't. This is a win-win. Storyworth gives your dad a year-long experience and gives your family a book full of stories he would probably never tell on his own.
Yeah, I'm actually doing this with my mom right now because I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't get the chance to do this with my dad. And it's really clever. So each week, Storyworth sends a question about their life. And if you're doing this with your dad, he'd respond however he wants to. He writes back over email or web, voice recording. Or they even have this new option this year, a guided phone call. You know how boomers love to get on the phone. Okay? So they'll do it. They'll do it with you. There's no apps. There's no logins. There's no tech hassle. Do you remember when I had to check on my neighbor because he was screaming, somebody help me? But it was just because he was with like the same customer service automated line.
The robocall.
Yes. This is the answer to that kind of trauma to your parents. Storyworth meets your parent where they're at so they can focus on the joy of remembering and reflecting. And then you get these amazing stories and memories, and you can even help pick the questions. So if you're not someone who's really good at thinking about the questions yourself, you can choose from pre-written ones. I chose a bunch of pre-written ones, but you can also write your own, or you can let Storyworth create personalized questions based on the recipient's life. You get each story as they tell it, and after a year, Storyworth compiles everything, the words, the photos, the life, into a beautiful hardcover book that can then become like a family heirloom. It's so cool. Families have used Storyworth to create over 1 million books, and more than 50,000 5-star reviews agree it will be a treasure that your family will love. New this year is Storyworth's unlimited plan. Buy it once, and you can give Storyworth memoirs to friends and family all year. I'm obsessed with this. Like, this covers every birthday, every holiday with the most, like, amazing personalized gift. Plus, it comes with all their newest features and multiple full-color book copies. Are you kidding me?
I'm going to have a library of all my loved ones' lives.
I need it. How cool is that?
This year, give Dad a gift that captures who he really is before the stories get harder to remember. Father's Day is Sunday, June 21st. Order right now and save up to $20 at storyworth.com/gals. Save up to $20 at storyworth.com/gals, storyworth.com/gals.
Whether you're renting or paying a mortgage, one of the biggest monthly expenses that we have, our housing, should be working harder for us. And that is where Built comes in. Built is the membership for where you live that rewards you with points on every housing payment wherever you live.
It's so smart.
Yes.
Built started out rewarding members on their rent. And now, as of 2026, Built members can also earn points on mortgage payments wherever they live. Every housing payment earns you points you can use toward flights with top travel partners like United and Hyatt, Lyft rides, Amazon.com purchases, and so much more. I would use my points for restaurants, local dining options, mostly because I'm always hungry and thinking about food.
Honestly,
but also,
travel and food. Like, what more do you need?
Exactly. But here's what I think is the most underrated part. Built members also get access to a neighborhood concierge. It can make restaurant reservations, book fitness classes, and find new local spots, all while being rewarded at more than 45,000 merchant partners. It's like having a personal assistant baked into where you live, wherever you live. So it's simple. Being a renter and now owning a home is better with Built.
Join the membership for where you live at joinbuilt.com/gals. That's JOINBILT.com/gals. Make sure to use our URL so they know we sent ya.
Okay, we're back.
And Amanda is gaslighting me really bad.
Well, Lucy claims she has a medal from when she ran a 5K over a decade ago that she has no photos of, and the medal is mysteriously gone. You tell me.
Oh, you'll remember it because remember. Okay, this came up because I was planning my outfit for this recording. And if you'll notice,
like
I am dressed like a runner.
You are.
I'm wearing a sports bra.
You are.
And a loose tank.
I'm also wearing a loose shirt, some shorts, and a sports bra, which I can't. There
We're
you
all
go. There's the
out.
goods.
We're athletic looking. And I was planning on wearing my medal from my 5K.
Yeah, and you can't find it because
and I can't find it.
It definitely happened.
And now Amanda's doubting. But you may recall I sent the photo to the group chat. I could probably still find it in my email. When you cross the finish line, they take a picture and then they email it to you based on your little number.
Okay. Yep.
My picture was my...
Oh no. You have to find this picture. You can't. I don't know if we can continue until you find this picture. I'm going to check my Gmail.
I sent it to the group chat and it was so bad. Hold on.
Like the group, like we didn't have a group chat over a decade ago.
Photos from the 5K. I just found it.
You found it already?
I ran it in 2015.
Oh my God.
And those are my coworkers.
Wow. This is crazy.
I know.
Your former
I'm telling
coworkers.
you. Former coworkers. Yes. That was
Did
before
you
we
wear
had
your
our medals.
sunglasses the whole time? There's the medal. I've seen this medal before in your house.
Yeah.
I know this medal.
You know the medal.
Yep.
I'm quite proud of it.
I'm glad you're proud of it. I can't wait to see that photo when you find it. But
I was
we can
so
move on.
sweaty and I was like, both my feet were on the ground as I crossed the finish line. It was barely a stride. Technically doesn't qualify as running, I don't think.
Incredible.
And then at one point, they had the people with all the little paper cups. They were holding them out to you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I naively assumed it was water, which would have been great if it was water. It was Gatorade.
And you splashed it on your face.
No, I tried to drink it and I went, ugh, and I threw the paper cup.
Okay, that's a bit of a shocking, like an over-the-top reaction
When
to
you're
having
expecting
Gatorade.
water and you get salty blue, it is shocking. And I was really at the end of my rope at that point.
Yeah. It's less about the Gatorade and more about your general attitude by the end.
Yeah.
Which is fair. Fuck that. I think the last time I ran a 5K was with Andrea, and I'm pretty sure we walked most of it.
That's
I
the
feel
way
like
to
we
do
did
a
something
5K.
for rock bottom. Yeah.
Why rush?
Yeah. What's the point?
What's the point?
Where are you all trying to get to? We're all going to end up in the same place.
But I think I did it in under a half hour. Which is pretty good.
That's
I
insane.
ran the whole way.
That's Usain Bolt.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, respect.
Usain Bolt.
Usain Bolt.
That's me.
Yep. Nailed it. Absolutely nailed it.
Anyway, I think you're going to like my segment, and we will get to Usain Bolt.
I saw.
So if you didn't know, running is a method of terrestrial locomotion by which humans and other animals move quickly on foot.
Terrestrial locomotion? Get out of here.
I love giving the definitions of the dumbest. So ranging from jogging to sprinting, running is a gait with an aerial phase in which all feet are above the ground, unlike my finish line photo.
Right.
Researchers think that humans evolved to be able to run at least 4.5 million years ago.
Wow. Well, we were really on the food chain.
Well, yeah, but that's not why. They don't think that's why we learned to run, and we're going to get to it.
Fine.
Obviously, after learning to walk upright on two legs from our Australopithecus cousins, classic, they started doing this probably as a form of hunting.
Okay.
So running to hunt, which I find terrifying. So
chasing animals instead of running from animals.
Right. But like, this is called persistence hunting.
Okay.
So it's when a predator, human or otherwise, will chase its prey until it's brought down by indirect means. So it's not just chasing, it's wearing them out.
Ah!
Yeah.
No.
It's not chasing to catch them necessarily. So the prey will expire either from, or not expire, but like collapse or get caught either because of exhaustion, heat illness, or injury. So sometimes the predator will ambush the prey to like attack it and injure it first and then chase it. And that's kind of more like tracking sometimes, where it's like following the scent of the blood even.
Oh God, I just not rewatched, but just watched the Netflix like Lord of the Flies miniseries.
Oh my God, it was so good.
I liked it, but I wasn't like blown away. But
well, it wasn't blown. It was
creeping me out. It's reminding me of that. It
was very tense the entire time.
Yeah, like really visceral moments. Yeah. Poor Piggy. Although I did hate him when I read the book.
He was way more annoying in the book than the movie, I thought.
I know, the miniseries, but yes. Yeah. Anyway, that's what this is reminding me of right now, and it's gross and creepy.
It's giving like It Follows.
Oh, God. The giant man coming through the door. Can you not do this to me again?
Oh, my God.
Like when we watched basketball in DC.
Ew. The giant man.
You know what I'm talking about. It Follows. Yeah.
The really tall. I know from It Follows, and I know from reality.
It's the only scene that I can remember in perfect detail is him coming in that house, that room behind her through the door, and he is a giant.
It's really unsettling.
It's not okay. It's really bad.
So hunters of this type will typically display adaptations for distance running, such as having longer legs, better temperature regulation of their bodies, and also specialized cardiovascular systems.
What?
They evolved to hunt by just outrunning, basically, their prey.
And also imagine they're not like the tall man at all, actually, from It Follows, because remember when we were at the Museum of Big Naturals and we saw how like tiny early Homo sapiens were?
Really small. Yes.
Really small.
We'll circle back to that too.
Teeny tiny running
proto-humans.
No. Bye.
I know. I'm telling you, it's really weird to think about.
Oh, it's so gross.
This is what's even weirder. It's not always running. It can be like intermittent running or walking. Like literally It Follows.
For hunting, yeah.
Humans have proportionally long legs, making us uniquely good at long distance running within the animal kingdom. And this also, the long distance running to hunt thing might also be why we lost our fur and our hair.
Oh, for less wind resistance?
To enhance heat dissipation.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah. And that we only have hair over like parts of the body with like that want more warmth and protection.
And also like sun protection too. If you think about it, we're walking on two legs. That doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Yeah, the brows
Eyelashes.
keep the sweat out and also protect the eyes from sun.
Ugh.
I'm telling you.
Our fur.
Some more than others. Some overplucked their sun protection in the early 2000s.
Thank God I wasn't some. My mom did not let me tweeze. It's like one of the best things she did. And then her gay hairdresser
Mom.
that she used to bring me to would always say, "You pluck a chicken, you tweeze an eyebrow."
Oh, okay.
Whenever I said I needed, because he would wax me. I was getting my eyebrows waxed when I was like 12.
That's very bougie.
And he would not overwax me. I probably wasn't quite 12, but that was like the first time I got highlights put in my hair, and then probably by the time I was 13, 14, I was getting my eyebrows waxed. It was nice, but as a result, I didn't over-tweeze and ruin my eyebrows forever. But I like your eyebrows, your cute little tiny eyebrows.
Oh, thanks. I fill them in.
Yeah, they look great.
Thanks. Also, every time I put lotion on my neck, I think of your mother. I think I've told you this before.
Yep, she taught us that. You got to bring it down off your face to also keep your neck moisturized. You don't get darky neck.
She taught me the word décolletage and chartreuse.
Yep. Mm-hmm. The color of my bedroom.
Wolves, dingoes, hyenas, and Komodo dragons employ different kinds of persistence hunting.
Okay.
So, for example, that one of the pictures of the Komodo dragon, or I guess the one,
a carcass.
You know what it's eating? A water buffalo. It took down a water buffalo.
No.
By, I believe, ambushing it first, injuring it, and then they used their forked tongues to smell the blood trail.
Well, and aren't their mouths like absolutely foul? So if they bite you, you don't die necessarily from the bite immediately. It's from like infection.
Well, they're venomous. I didn't know that, but they are venomous. So
I thought they were just nasty.
Probably maybe both. Also, what's the difference, really?
Yeah, either way you're dead.
So
either way you're a dead water buffalo being snacked on by a fucking Komodo dragon. Your life sucks.
Ambush strike first, and then it just chases you down real slow because you're not gonna last too long.
Oh,
isn't that fucking gross?
Yeah, that's disgusting. I really don't like that.
Yeah. Okay, so human features such as the nuchal ligament, which is something on the back of your neck that assists with running. Also, abundant sweat glands. Your Achilles tendon on the back of your ankle.
The scariest tendon.
Mm-hmm.
In horror film history.
I don't want to think about it. Having big knee joints and also muscular glutae maximi. So like
your
juicy butts.
Yeah. Juicy booties. I should be such a good runner.
These are unique human features or uniquely human features that they think were changes caused by this type of activity being endurance hunting and running. Isn't that cool?
Wild. Yeah, that is really cool. And also scary to think about. I don't like to think too much about our own evolution. Listen, I'm a creationist, okay, people? I'm coming out. Evolution is a theory that I just can't really get behind. It freaks me out. It's too much. It's too much for me. She
is a member of the Museum of the Bible.
Yep. While y'all were at the Museum of Big Naturals.
Card-carrying member.
I was getting my Hobby Lobby on. I am who I am. I can't help myself.
I needed to see all that stolen loot.
Yeah, I needed it.
So we sort of touched on this. Have you ever wondered what the deal with marathons are?
Yeah, mostly why the fuck?
Yeah, so they are 26.22 miles. It's a very specific it's not random, seemingly random number. Usually run as a road race. According to Wikipedia, because this was just very succinct and sort of, I thought it was kind of funny.
Okay.
Okay. The name Marathon comes from the legend of Pheidippides. I'm going with that. He was a Greek messenger. The legend states that while he was taking part in the Battle of Marathon, which took place in August/September of the year 490 BCE.
Okay, before Christ even.
So we're back in 490. It's late summer. Marathon is like a city, I believe, north of Athens a little bit in Greece.
Yep.
So he's there. He witnessed a Persian ship changing its course toward Athens as the battle was near a victorious end for the Greek army. So the Greek are battling the Persians. It looks like the Greeks are about to win, but this guy sees one of the Persian ships changing course. So he takes that as a sign that they are going to attempt that the defeated Persians are going to attempt to rush into the city to claim a false victory or just like raid the whole thing and fuck it up so like both sides are equally wounded. He's like, they're doing some sort of like Hail Mary, something or other, so I have to go
intervene.
I have to go let the Greeks know that they have in fact won before they are convinced otherwise. It is said that he ran the entire distance from Marathon to Athens without stopping.
Got it.
Throwing off his weapons and even his clothes to lose as much weight as possible to go as fast as he could.
And that distance is still like the traditional, what's considered the distance from Marathon to Athens.
That distance was 26.22 miles.
Got it. That's
so he
cool.
ran it.
I kind of like that.
He bursts into the assembly, like the government building, exclaiming, "We have won," before collapsing and dying on the floor.
So y'all are emulating this thing where a dude ran so hard to deliver a warning that he died, and people are like, I'm gonna go up to Duluth and run until I die, just like the Greeks.
Also, look at the picture on the drive that I have, this painting.
Oh, I love it. Him like draped on
his
the
cute little
pedestal.
butt.
Yeah, he's definitely high and tight after a run like that. Did he run nude?
Yeah, he ripped off his clothes on the way.
That's right, so that he'd be as light as possible. See
but
crown
there
of thorns on. It's giving Jesus.
Probably, I know. Well, he was Greek. They're always fancy.
No, it's one of those like olive branch crowns, like a natural crown. It's not thorns. It's like anyway. Continue.
There is today an actual highway between Marathon and Athens. It's the EO83.
You never have to run it again. You can just drive, people.
No.
Just
probably take less than 15 minutes.
I mean, 26 miles.
Well, not into Athens, I guess.
And 26 miles in 15 minutes, you've got to be going pretty fast.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway.
This is why you are never on time for anything, because you think it takes 15 minutes to go 26 miles.
Well, when you're driving, it probably
I'll be there
does.
in 20 minutes. You
Depends
wish.
on the road.
I wish I could cut down the time that dramatically.
I also think it's funny that in that Wikipedia article, it's like, many scholars dispute that he could actually run that far because there's a mountain in the middle and he'd have to go around it.
It's a Greek myth, kinda.
It's fine. Let them have it.
Yeah.
The marathon thing, it's too late.
So just honor it. Everybody relax. Yeah, it's ingrained in the culture. We're past this now.
So now I want to talk about something that is going to appeal to you.
Oh, no. Okay.
I want to talk about a runner's high.
Oh, yeah. I was kind of hoping you would because I know it's real. Like someone who's polar plunged, if you think you're dying, your body's going to release all kinds of crazy chemicals and make you feel amazing. So I believe it, but I don't have any desire to try and accomplish it. I will just smoke weed, guys. It's a lot easier.
I have really good news for you.
It's not real?
But just regarding a runner's high, I just always assumed that you felt good because you were done running. Like,
no, it happens
you're
while
over.
you're running, doesn't it? When you
But,
go
like,
past your limit.
Towards the end. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I feel I can quit now.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought it was a thing that signaled you're at the end and you're happy you can go take a shower. Here is some information from David Linden, PhD, a professor of neuroscience at the Johns Hopkins University School of Medicine.
Ever heard of it? David Lynch from Johns Hopkins, Coles de Sac.
He says, when you start out on your run, your body goes through a transition. Your breathing may become heavy, no shit, and you may notice your pulse quicken as the heart pumps harder to move oxygenated blood to your muscles and your brain.
Mm-hmm.
As you hit your stride, I've literally never hit my stride, your body releases hormones called endorphins. Popular culture identifies these as the chemicals behind the runner's high, a short-lasting, deeply euphoric state following intense exercise.
Okay.
Surveys have revealed that runners' highs appear to be rather rare, with a majority of athletes never experiencing it.
Wow.
Speaking as an athlete, I've also never experienced it.
Yeah, it can't be real.
Maybe the Gatorade, when I was expecting water, really just kind of squashed it.
It was
killed
your
my
runner's
vibe.
high. It killed your high.
Yeah. Well, we'll never know because I'm never fucking doing that again.
Absolutely not.
The last time I ran, I was thinking about it while I was doing my notes. The last time I really, truly ran was through the Detroit airport in 2019.
Oh, yeah, because you almost missed a flight.
Because I almost missed a flight.
Mm-hmm.
And it almost killed me.
Yeah. The only time I've ran in the last 7 years was in emergency situations.
Mm-hmm.
From tear gas, from a semi-truck.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
From police.
Yeah.
It's only in emergencies. And you know what? I don't like that those emergencies happen. I'm okay with those being the only times I run.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
It's good to know that you can.
Yeah. There were times in all of those situations where I was like, well, I'm just going to die because I can't go on like this.
Yeah. Running.
Mm-mm.
It's not for everyone.
It's not.
And don't rely on a runner's high because
it probably won't happen, apparently.
Dr. Linden says, quote, indeed, many distance runners feel merely drained or even nauseated at the end of a long race, not blissful.
Mm-hmm.
And though endorphins help prevent muscles from feeling pain, it is unlikely that endorphins in the blood contribute to a euphoric feeling or any mood change at all, because research shows that endorphins don't pass the blood-brain barrier.
Oh.
It's either in your brain or in your blood.
Interesting.
That relaxed post-run feeling may instead be due to endocannabinoids. Ever heard of them?
Endocannabinoids.
Cannabinoid.
Cannabinoids.
I heard it pronounced cannabinoids.
That sounds insane to me.
Well, I watched a video.
Well, I'm not going to say it like that.
Endocans.
Endocannabinoids. So there's a cannabis, there's a THC effect?
I'll let you know. These are biochemical substances similar to cannabis, but naturally produced by the body.
Cool.
Exercise increases the levels of endocans in the bloodstream. Unlike endorphins, endocans can move easily through the cellular barrier, separating the bloodstream from the brain. Where these mood-improving neuromodulators promote short-term psychoactive effects such as reduced anxiety and feelings of calm.
Huh.
So I wanted to look into
I'll still just smoke the weed.
Well, I wanted to look into maybe combining the two. What about smoking before exercising?
Okay.
Because I personally enjoy smoking before I go to my Pilates class.
Yeah, I do like being high for yoga.
It's really nice.
But I don't really... I mean, I definitely consider yoga exercise because it does push me physically and psychologically, but it's certainly not the same. It's not like the same as cardio. I guess
No,
you can
it's not the
also
same as
pronounce this
cardio.
both ways, because I never heard it pronounced cannabinoid. But yeah,
I think it's a more fun way to say it.
I
Cannabinoid.
hate it.
Okay, so we're both right.
Yeah, good job.
I'm glad we settled it.
Yeah, I was just shook.
Okay, so a 2024 study from the University of Colorado Boulder, bless
Oh,
it, of course they're
yeah.
doing this,
Duh.
shows that while weed might make your experience more enjoyable, you probably won't perform your best.
No.
So in particular, in comparing CBD to THC products, THC specifically make exercise feel more effortful.
I would understand that.
Yeah. The findings and previous research by the team seem to defy long-held stereotypes that associate cannabis with couch lock, like just losing all your motivation to do anything, and instead raise an intriguing question. Could the plant play a role in getting people moving? Maybe. Okay, so senior author Angela Bryan, a professor of psychology and neuroscience and co-director of CU Change, says, quote, "We have an epidemic of sedentary lifestyle in this country, and we need new tools to try to get people to move their bodies in ways that are enjoyable. So if cannabis is one of those tools, we need to explore it, keeping in mind both the harms and the benefits. We're doing this responsibly." In one previous survey of cannabis users, Brian's research group found that a whopping 80% had used cannabis before or shortly after exercise, just already before they started this study.
Yeah.
Yet very little research had been done on the intersection of the two, so that's what they did.
Okay.
They had a group of 42 volunteers and had them take either CBD or THC or whatever. They had them go to a dispensary and choose something containing mostly one or both of those things.
Okay.
And then they had them come run on a treadmill while answering questions periodically to assess how motivated they felt, how much they were enjoying themselves, how hard the workout felt, how quickly time seemed to pass, and also their pain levels.
Oh my God.
Isn't that so cool?
That's really cool.
But here's my favorite part of the study. Federal law prohibits the possession or distribution of marijuana on college campuses, so the runners had to use the products at home, and then they were picked up in a mobile laboratory called the Canna Van and brought to the lab on campus.
Oh my God.
How
Designated
adorable.
driver.
I love it.
Yeah, that is adorable. That's really cute.
The article also made
I
sure
want
to...
that. I want to get on the Canna bus.
Could also use a Canna Van.
We all could, babe.
Yes.
Give me a Canna Van.
The article also made sure to note that they wore like safety belts while they were running on the treadmills to make sure that everything was safe.
Thank God.
I love
Yeah, because if they just got so stoned that they like tripped and fell.
Well, I mean, people get dizzy, like loss of balance or like weird spatial awareness. These are all things that can happen to people if they're under the influence.
Totally.
So they were safe about it. Across the board, participants reported greater enjoyment and more intense euphoria or runner's high when exercising after using cannabis.
Interesting. That is clever.
Surprisingly, this heightened mood was even greater in the CBD group rather than the THC group.
Yeah, you're probably like metabolizing the THC with the exercise so that you're not feeling as much of like the couch potato high when you just rip it and sit.
Mm-hmm.
And then it activates all the like, because the CBD is not what makes you high. People take CBD products that don't have any
that's more of the body thing.
Yeah,
so maybe when you have when it's the CBD coursing through you while you're doing physical exercise, that has a bigger impact.
Maybe.
Than the THC in the exact same situation.
That's so interesting.
I
love cannabis studies, and there aren't enough of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to sign up for all of them.
So this suggests that athletes may be able to get some of the benefits to mood without that same impairment that comes with THC that kind of sits in your brain more, you know?
Very cool. Yeah.
Participants in
Still not gonna run, but
it's
very cool.
still very fascinating.
Mm-hmm. But I do love to get high and do my gardening outdoors.
Yeah.
Where you are like, you're in the dirt, you're using your body, you're sweating, but it is so enjoyable with
Feels
a little
so good.
Yeah. With a little
and
bit.
if you are the kind of person who is a runner and doesn't want the brain feeling of being high or being loopy,
sure,
then you could potentially, according to this study, boost your runner's high, or what little vestiges you get of
but
that.
Just a tiny hit.
Yeah.
Treat
or
yourself.
some CBD.
Yeah.
It's not gonna mess you up, your brain up.
The CBD won't make you high, but that would be super fun. And you can take they have drinks and gummies and all kinds of cool ways to get CBD access. I love.
Participants in the THC group also reported that the same intensity of running that they typically do, or whatever their baseline is, felt significantly harder during the cannabis run than the sober run.
I believe that.
And Dr. Brian says this may be because THC increases the heart rate, so it's already working harder, and then you're running also. In a previous study conducted remotely, Brian and Gibson found that while runners felt more enjoyment under the influence of cannabis, they also ran, on average, 31 seconds per mile slower.
Oh, okay. So it did affect their performance negatively.
Yep. So Brian says, quote, "It is pretty clear from our research that cannabis is not a performance-enhancing drug."
Yeah, okay. So everybody can fucking chill.
And on that note, justice for Sha'Carri Richardson, because that was some bullshit.
Huge bullshit.
Okay. Just to cover this, I guess, long-term benefits of running / jogging, or really any aerobic exercise, include getting fresh, juicy blood vessels in your brain.
Yup.
Improved working memory and focus. Better task switching abilities, which God knows I could use that. I don't want to run, though.
But walking also has a lot of these benefits, because I've looked into a lot of this shit for ADHD management, and I have a walking pad in my house, so I'll try to even if I'm really stressed, I'll try to just walk it off.
Yeah, walk it off, baby. Elevated mood, blunted response to physical and emotional stress, and it might even produce new brain cells that prevent cognitive decline. So there are all these physical benefits, but then these, I guess they are physical benefits, but they result
psychological
in mental stuff.
Wellness, but I feel like running also can hurt your body pretty gnarly.
I'm going to tell you, here are some dangers of running.
Yeah, here we go. This is what I want.
It is a very high impact activity. So
yeah, go swim. I'm not saying cardio is bad. Running is just explicitly insane to me.
Yeah. I sprained my ankle almost a month ago and it still really hurts to walk.
Yeah. You and I cannot get into running.
No. With our ankles?
Hell no. With my 5th metatarsal crack?
No. Oh, God. Yeah, many things can go wrong. So if you suddenly start running too much, or if you change your pace too quickly, or if repetitive stress on the same tissues,
the same joints, your knees, your hips,
without enough time for recovery, or running with just improper form, can lead to such things as, I'm gonna nail this iliotibial band syndrome. So that's the muscle and the tendon that stretch from your hip to the top of your tibia, so right below your knee.
Yeah.
And that muscle helps your knee bend.
Yeah.
So you can injure that, and that's if the outside of your knee is really swollen. It's commonly called runner's knee or jogger's knee.
Ew, I've never even really given much thought to that muscle.
Yeah.
Let alone stretching and banding it out, fucking it up, and blasting my knee out.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
I
getting
mean,
really
even if it
uncomfy.
doesn't like snap off, it's still
No,
like
but
you can
ew,
hurt
ow.
it. Then we have our medial tibial stress syndrome, and that basically means shin splints. A survey showed that shin splints make up 12.7% of the most common injuries in running, with blisters being in the top percentage at 30.9%. I never even thought about blisters.
Oh my god! And honestly, like blisters don't sound like that big of a deal, but for if you have a chronic condition like diabetes, you can lose your whole fucking foot
Ooh,
from a
yeah.
blister. Like I check my feet like every night. Like I put lotion on them and check my feet to make sure I don't have cuts
Oh,
or
God.
blisters. It's
Yeah, when
not
I got
good.
that piece of glass in my thumb, and I was
I
like,
was
well, I
freaking
think
out.
I got it out, but I can't really tell. I still think I feel it in there a little bit
You
sometimes.
gotta go get an X-ray.
I mean, I can't, like, I don't
It's
feel
like
it
a
right
splinter.
now.
Oof.
It's smaller than a splinter. It is microscopic.
Ugh.
But when I told you that, you were like, wow, you non-diabetic people just fly by the seat of your pants.
Yeah, you could just be out here with glass in your hand and not worry about losing your entire hand. Must be
Yeah.
nice.
I'm sorry. It must have worked its way out. It's gone now.
Y'all are out here with glass in your hand and digesting your food?
I have way bigger problems than this right now.
What? Yeah, don't we all? Got
All
you.
right. Another common one is chafing, especially on the nipples and upper thighs.
Yes, like in the
Andy.
5K episode of The Office. He's drafting behind Kevin.
Forgot about the drafting. Oh, I just pulled a muscle, I think. Another danger.
From sitting and laughing. You guys, we cannot run.
The article does recommend putting like grease, like Vaseline or some kind of grease on these spots or Band-Aids.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the last.
Yuck.
All right, the last injury I have is iron anemia, and this one is really kind of
Great.
grosses me out. According to Wikipedia, it's a common illness found in long-distance runners. This illness is due to the constant heel strike in some runners, leading to the crushing of red blood cells, or hemolysis.
What?
As a product of red blood cells being crushed, runners may feel reduced energy, reduced endurance, and poor recovery. Anemia can also be caused by iron being let out through sweat and intense workouts, leading to the digestive tract shutting down.
Yeah. Well, some of us don't have to run for that.
No. But like just running your heel strike,
Crushing your red blood cells enough to like throw. Basically, it's kind of like ketoacidosis. Like it throws off your entire system from those damaged blood cells. That's so gross.
Well,
I don't like it.
if that's related to the digestive tract being shut down, that would make sense. That's crazy.
That's nasty shit. No, thank you. Like, guys, at what fucking cost? Come on.
Are you not entertained?
Yeah, no.
So good thing none of these things stopped Jamaican sprinter Usain Bolt.
Finally! I've been waiting the whole time to get to Usain.
The whole time.
The whole time. I love him.
He's so cute.
He's so cute.
So he set the world record for the 100-meter sprint at 9.58 seconds.
His name is Bolt. What did we think was going to happen?
His middle name is Saint Leo. How cute is that?
Stop. I'm obsessed.
Uh-huh. Okay, so 100 meters at 9.58 seconds put his average speed at 23.35 miles an hour.
So he could almost theoretically run a marathon in an hour.
Don't ask me to do that math.
Yeah, if
Miles
he's
per
running
hour.
23.35 miles
just
per
over
hour,
an hour.
and a marathon is 26.6 miles, then he could technically he could run a marathon in just over an hour.
Well, yes.
That's sick.
Well,
that makes me want to throw
hypothetically-
up. I love him and I want to puke.
Well, there's more. But actually, the speed was faster because he started from 0 and had to accelerate.
That's right. So they have to accommodate that.
And
No.
this is the Usain Bolt article. Well, it's the who is the fastest human on Earth article from Encyclopedia Britannica, but I just love the way it started.
Okay.
In 2011, Belgian scientists used lasers to measure Bolt's performance in the different stages
They shot Bolt full of a bunch of lasers.
Of a 100-meter race held in September of that year. They found that just over 67 meters into the race of 100 meters,
Yeah.
Bolt reached a top speed of...
Don't. I'm scared.
How fast does your scooter go?
About 45 miles an hour if I'm going downhill.
Okay, that's pretty fast.
Yeah. It's a
What did you say your average speed?
Probably around 30. I'm not really driving it much more than 30 miles an hour. Maybe 35 if I'm in it. Because I'm just driving it in the city for the most part. So I can't even, it's just stop signs everywhere. I can't even get to 35 miles an hour most of the time. But when I'm driving around, when I'm cruising around the lakes or I'm going all the way out to Minnetonka on Minnetonka Boulevard and I have to go through like a 40 mile an hour zone, I'm ripping hog. I'm cranking it all the way through.
Well, just consider how it feels to go the speeds that you are out on a scooter.
It feels really fast, and I'm only going like 30 miles an hour. It feels really fast. And if I got into an accident or I fell from that speed, it would be devastating. I would not fare well.
No.
So I'm scared. Okay, so if you were, not quite 40, but I would imagine it got up to close to 30, 35 miles an hour for his top speed.
Well, no, because that's fucking insane.
You think he couldn't bolt it out for like just a few seconds?
He reached a top speed, this is really impressive, of 27.33 miles per hour.
What the fuck?
Next time you're driving down your street, go 27 miles an hour.
Yeah.
It's so fast.
Yeah. That's crazy. I'm imagining them measuring it the way they did on The Office, where they try to sprint past one of those speed trackers, those automated speed trackers, and then a car comes by while Michael's doing it. It's like 30 miles an hour. And he's like, new record, clocked it. It counts, I'm not redoing it.
The proof's right there, guys. I don't need to redo
it. Game over. Oh my! But it's Usain Bolt, so he actually does go almost 30 miles an hour.
Yes. So he finished with a time of 9.76 seconds in that race, but research has suggested that with his body type, remember he's tall and lanky. He probably shouldn't even be competitive at that distance. From a biomechanical perspective,
he's too tall almost.
From a biomechanical perspective, the fastest sprinters are relatively short and their muscles are loaded with fast twitch fibers for rapid acceleration.
And he's not built like that.
Nope. The elite sprinter is a compact athlete, not a tall, lean one.
Yeah, more of a Kevin Hart than an Usain Bolt.
That's why I saved that picture as Usain is tall. Because look at him next to those other two guys. He is tall.
He is tall.
So given his size, literally head and shoulders above the other competitors, Bolt should be last off the blocks and last across the finish line. And yet he is the fastest man in the world.
That's crazy. Like his body is not made for him to be the fastest man in the world. And yet that makes him even more spectacular.
It's not optimal for it, but it should.
Like it shouldn't work this way. That man should be playing basketball.
He spent his whole childhood playing cricket. Okay. But his cricket coach was like, you're really fucking fast. You need to get into running.
You gotta run. Yeah, that's crazy. How cool. I love him.
Band-aid those nips, Usain.
All right.
We can't risk losing a international treasure.
No, your nips are sacred.
Insure them.
I bet they are. I would not be surprised. His legs and his nips are for sure insured. His whole body's insured.
DM us your nip routine, Usain. Yeah. I'm really curious.
I need to know what kind of butters you're using. Asking for a friend.
Maybe part of his genetic capabilities for running, if his
nip regeneration.
If his height is working against him, maybe he secretes a natural lubricant on the areolas.
I like that.
That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it.
I love it. Let's stick with it.
All right. Well, that's my segment.
Incredible. I really loved that. That was actually a lot more fascinating than I was anticipating it would be.
Oh,
and
thanks.
we're going to have a little fun with my segment. So let's take another quick break to hear a word from our sponsors and take a rip of our performance enhancing drugs. And then we'll get into it. How about?
Sounds great.
Amazing.
We try to be mindful about what we bring into our homes, and that includes, in particular, the cleaning products that you use every day.
Yep, it is true, and that is where Blue Land fully has your back. Blue Land makes dish, laundry, and basically all household cleaning products that you need, designed to reduce single-use plastic. Their cleaning tablets are 100% plastic-free and microplastic-free. They are independently tested to perform alongside major brands, and the formulas are made without dyes, parabens, or harsh chemicals, and they smell so good. Today I did a thorough cleaning. I did the inside of the microwave. Yep, I wiped down all of my cabinets, and I used the Blue Land multi-purpose spray. My kitchen smells like a spa. It is sparkling clean. I put out flowers.
Oh my God.
It's Blue Land delivers the kind of clean that you want to celebrate and revel in. It smells so good. I'm obsessed. And cut down on your plastic. Instead of repeatedly buying plastic bottles, you just get the really beautiful bottles, and then they send you the tablets, and you just reuse the bottles and put the tablets in with water. It makes it so easy to cut down on waste at home. It is so much less expensive to get your cleaning products refilled this way. And it really works. Blue Land is trusted in over 1 million homes, including mine, including Lucy's, including inside of my microwave. What are you waiting for?
That little home.
So my husband's out of town, so that means I get the laundry machines uninhibited for the next 4 days. Girl, I am doing so much laundry.
It's going to be a suds bath.
It's going to be a suds bath, baby. And I am using the Blue Land laundry tabs. You know I love these laundry tabs. I've got sensitive skin, but I like a nice light scent to my laundry. I don't like it to be too perfumey. These tabs are literally perfect. And now I'm getting through 10 loads of laundry so easily without also having to lug those giant plastic things of detergent. Who has time for that?
No jugs.
No big jugs.
Blue Land is a certified B Corp and Leaping Bunny cruelty-free certified. Their formulas are EPA Safer Choice certified, and many products have also earned Cradle to Cradle's Gold Material Health Certificate. Make the switch today. Get 15% off your first order by going to blueland.com/gals. That's blueland.com/gals.
I actually really do love a sports bra moment because I feel like they can be really comfortable and good for all day wear, but I also hate the shelf boob, or when they don't fit quite right and your boobs are just loose and flopping around in there and they're not giving you enough support, and you're trying to get all your laundry done and you're trying to garden and they're just flying everywhere, and you need the right bra to keep these puppies in check. And I love reaching for a sports bra, and now I finally feel like I have one from Honeylove that I can reach for confidently and have 2 beautiful separate breasts. And it's going to keep me supported and happy all day long.
I love that this bra has the hook and eye on the back.
Yeah.
So you're not tugging a tight, sweaty sports bra up over your shoulders and your face.
Is there anything worse than that? Is there anything worse than that? Or putting on an over-the-head bra after a shower?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Nope. This lovely, lovely gal goes on just the regular way and keeps your boobies in nice and tight while you're working out or doing whatever, but without fully compressing them.
Mm-hmm.
Honeylove's sports bra is wireless using cloud fuse bonding, so there's no poking or digging or pressure points. It gives real shape and separation, like Amanda said. I wear it to my Pilates class. I wore it moving all of our merch earlier this morning. Woo! I got sweaty in her, and she holds up in the laundry, let me tell you.
She sure does.
This is now my new go-to everyday bra. I never thought that I would be referring to a sports bra as my everyday bra, but this has changed. This has changed my view on sports bras, in all honesty.
So along with this and their new crossover contour bra, which does feature their best-selling wireless crossover bra design, plus built-in molded light foam pads for extra support and a beautifully contoured shape, they really do have everything that you could possibly need on their website for your chest. So treat yourself to the most advanced bras and shapewear on the market. Use our exclusive link to save 20% off Honeylove at honeylove.com/gals. That's honeylove.com/gals. After you check out, they'll ask where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent ya. Experience the new standard in comfort and support with Honeylove.
Support for today's episode comes from Square, the system that fixes one of the biggest headaches in running a business. And there are...
Especially if you have merch.
Especially if you have merch. Things get so complicated within your small business. You're juggling payments, inventory, staff, scheduling, orders, fulfillments, reports, and somehow you're still supposed to serve customers. Square brings all of that into one beautiful place. So whether you're selling lattes, maybe merch at a live show, cutting hair, detailing cars, whatever it may be, Square helps you run your business without running yourself into the ground. And right now, listeners can get up to $200 off Square hardware when you sign up at square.com/go/gals. That's SQUARE.com/go/gals. Visit Square to get started because the right tools will make all the difference.
Yeah, for real. Like, I know that if you are listening to this podcast, you have encountered Square before because we use it at literally all of our live shows. And it has been such a game changer. Like, it's the reason that we're able to sell merch live in person. And also, frankly, online.
And on our website, yeah.
Yeah, it literally is integrated into everything. And that makes it so great because it does have, like you said, that inventory management. So we can check on Square and go, okay, this is what we sold at the live show. This is what we sold this month online. Like, we know exactly how much we have left over. It actually syncs up when we count inventory in the storage unit. Like, it's so amazing when all of it falls into place like that.
I like also that when we have a merch seller at a venue and we hand them the iPad and they're like, oh, Square, got it. I can deal with it.
Or if it's their first time ever using it, it's the easiest interface. It takes 5 minutes to train somebody on how to use it. You could run it on your phone. You can run it on your iPad. We have one of the like Square chip readers, the tap. It is so convenient. They have every product that you could possibly need to handle your sales and inventory. If you don't take our personal, endorsement for it, please know businesses using Square online earn 36% more revenue on average. 77% plus of invoices get paid within a day of being sent if you're using Square. 53% plus average increase in spend from customers enrolled in a Square loyalty program, which is an awesome add-on that they have. And, Square just helps us keep everything under control, like even during all the merch rush.
So if you're starting a business or running one that deserves better tools, Square helps you sell, manage, and grow without slowing down. Right now, you can get up to $200 off Square hardware at square.com/go/gals. That's SQUARE.com/GO/gals. Run your business smarter with Square. Get started today.
So, real talk, I'm still recovering, so I took it pretty easy this episode. I'm sorry not to give you more girth, but I did manage to find something I found interesting about running.
Oh, okay.
And that is extreme racing that one would have to be criminally insane to want to participate in.
Oh, is one of them called Badwater?
Honey, we're going to go over a bunch of them.
Okay.
It's probably not Badwater. In fact, I think that is mentioned in this article because it's so known for how insane it is. These are ones that are more less discussed, but in the same realm of insanity.
I was listening to a podcast with it's OZ, but it's pronounced Oz, the Mentalist. Do you know him?
Yep.
He was talking about running that fucking Badwater thing.
No.
Why would you do that?
Honey, listen to all of these and you'll keep asking that question over and over again. And I want you to pick the one that you are most likely to try. So I would normally put together multiple GAC-style articles for this, but I found an amazing compilation already of races that are so fucking weird. I'm going to share them with you for my segment today. And like I said, we can break down which of these you'd be most tempted to try. We know that this is a fully hypothetical situation.
Very hypothetical.
It's the most hypothetical, and so we're just really picking our favorite. But this is from livefortheoutdoors.com, a website that I frequent. No, I don't. That was a joke. By Evie Nichols.
From my bookmarks tab.
It was updated as recently as February of 2026, so it's a pretty recent write-up, so I'm assuming all of these races still exist. And it is titled 9 of the World's Craziest Running Races You've Probably Never Heard of. So forget the UTMB or the Barkley Marathons. How about slogging across Worcester while carrying a 4-kilogram cannonball?
What?
Well, that's one of them.
God, people, what are you doing?
So Evie says, taking part in your local park run is a slippery slope. I'm assuming this is out of the UK, so I could only really hear this in, like, kind of an accent. Like,
you should read it
also
in that accent.
Maybe kind of Australian. Taking part in your local park run is a slippery slope. 1 minute you're jogging 5K, congratulating yourself with a flat white and a pastry. The next, you're repeatedly charging up a hill until you've gained as much elevation as Everest. Okay, that's not everyone, but running exists on a broad spectrum. Many runners find themselves edging along it, curious to see just how far they can go. While all running involves some degree of physical challenge, the races in this list take that idea and gleefully push it to the extreme. But we're not talking about the Barkley Marathons or the UTMB. We're deliberately avoiding the household names here. Instead, we're looking at the strangest, toughest, and most niche races, the ones you've probably never heard of. Some are completely bonkers, running the Worcestershire Way while carrying a 4-kilo cannonball at anyone, while others are uniquely brutal. There's something for everyone, and I'm not going to read this because I don't want to give a lot away. So, the first one that does win for me as the one I'd be most likely to try is the man versus horse. And I don't know how to pronounce this town in Wales. It's spelled Llanwrtyd.
Llanwrtyd.
Llanwrtyd, Wales. The distance of this race is 38 kilometers. The elevation is 1,219 meters. And why it's crazy, try racing a horse and find out.
What? Are these all in kilometers? Because if so, I'm going to translate them.
Okay. They're all in kilometers. So 38 kilometers
is 23.6 miles.
Okay. So they're all close to full.
Just under a marathon.
Every June in rural Wales, runners line up to race actual horses, I've got pictures of it on the drive, across 24 miles of hilly cross-country terrain. The man versus horse marathon began as a pub debate in 1980 and somehow became a globally famous spectacle. The premise is wonderfully unhinged. Can 2 legs really beat 4? For 25 years, the answer was a resounding no.
Well, yeah.
Then in 2004, Hugh Lobb finally cracked it, beating the fastest horse by 2 minutes.
What? How?
Since then, only a handful of people have managed to win the race. Well, it's a rough terrain race, so it's not like just a horse running at full speed. It's like a horse also navigating terrain.
Right, but that's still kind of shocking.
It's really impressive to beat a horse, and for 25 years it didn't happen.
And there's people riding the horses. They're not just free running.
No, there's people riding and guiding the horses.
Oh my God. So it's kind of like person on horse versus person on foot.
Literally, it's
a little
people. It's a bunch of people. If you look at the pictures, it's a bunch of people, and then there's like 1 or 2 people on horseback that they're racing against.
Okay,
There's
I guess just
more,
like
but
in the delivery, like the PR of it all, the people riding the horses, are they taking a lot of the credit for this?
I don't.
Or are the horses?
I think you're asking me more questions than I'm able to answer. I think the joke of it is a man faster than a horse, and they for 25 years have been hosting a race where people try to beat a running horse. That's all you need to know about this. There's 8 more of these to cover. We can't get caught up on this.
Okay, I'm genuinely curious. So someone listening,
look it up.
I'm going to have a lot of questions. I'll just start a list. By the way,
send them all to Lucy.
I have started a list of questions I need to ask you after we're done recording. So I'll just add to it.
Got it. Well, I can tell you these are questions I won't be able to answer.
Okay.
Horses get a delayed start to avoid chaos, but the outcome remains gloriously unpredictable. It's part sporting contest, part endurance experiment, and entirely bonkers. Okay.
So that's the one you would do?
That's the one I would do.
Okay.
Because I know I'm not going to win. So it's like not even competitive. It's just funny.
It's like you and Andrea walking a 5K.
Literally.
It's enjoyable. It's a stroll through the woods.
It's
a
a
23-mile stroll.
It's a rustic woodland stroll. Okay, the second one is the Kilometer Vertical de Folie in Valais, Switzerland.
I guarantee you I'm not doing that one.
The distance is only 1.92 kilometers, but the elevation is over 1,000 meters. Why it's crazy? It's almost straight up with gradients hitting 60%. This is widely considered the steepest and fastest vertical kilometer on Earth.
Okay, so 1 kilometer is 0.62 miles.
And this is almost 2 of them.
Straight up. Oh,
Yeah.
almost 2 kilometers?
Yeah, it's 1.92 kilometers.
1.92 kilometers, yeah.
So a mile and a half.
1.2 miles straight up.
Yeah, just
Oh
under.
my God.
Yeah,
And
you're
it's a
basically-
race?
Yeah, it's a race, but it's not quite. It's crazy because it's gradients hit 60%. So it's not like it's not like you're climbing. You are indeed like you're on your 2 feet.
Yeah.
It's just so steep.
Oh,
It's
I
like
see
the
this
steepest
picture.
track of the map. Well, that's a different one. There's a similar
Oh.
one, but it's similar. It's like that. It's just super fucking steep up the
Whoa.
side of a mountain.
That would be such a butt workout.
Oh my god, your glutes would be fucking firing.
Yeah.
It'd be so high and tight.
You're like run lunging the whole way up.
Yeah. If most mountain races are about endurance, the Kilomètre Vertical de Folie is a short burst of ferocious suffering. This legendary Swiss climb rockets straight up an abandoned funicular line, gaining a brutal 1,000 meters of vertical in less than 2 kilometers. That means runners spend almost the entire race clawing uphill. So they're still they're like half climbing, half walking. The gradient regularly exceeds an absurd 50%. Previous winner Remy Bonnet, who set a world record of 27 minutes and 21 seconds, described the slope as so steep that, quote, if you try to stand up straight on it, you'll fall over backwards.
Oh my God.
It's not surprising that all contestants have to wear a helmet. This is vertical running at its purest and most punishing.
And if you fell, you might like
roll all the way down. And
Ooh.
so the picture that you are seeing is from race number 3, which is the Mount Marathon race in Alaska, and it's very similar, but it's a 5K with a over 914 meters, which is about 3,000 feet elevation, and it's considered possibly the hardest 5K in the world.
God.
But isn't that photo spectacular? Look
It's
how high they are.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so beautiful, but it's really scary.
So
They're
it's
completely
all-
hunched over.
This
all up
physical
the mountain.
exertion and the altitude is
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah, and they're like shirtless. And there's like an
Yeah.
ice flow because it's that hard to get up the side. The Mount Marathon race, held every 4th of July in Seward, Alaska, is a unique struggle. Runners sprint from sea level straight up Mount Marathon, gaining nearly 1,000 meters before hurling themselves back down again.
Hurling?
They run up and down. The hardest part actually isn't the elevation, it's the terrain. The slopes are incredibly steep with poor footing as a result of loose rock over a bed of hard rock. The descent is so treacherous that runners are instructed to, quote, use hands and feet to crab walk facing forwards during airy sections. How I pooped on the side of the Jersey Turnpike.
On the way down?
Yes.
Oh my God. Don't
As a
remind me of your
result,
poop.
runners often finish injured, bleeding, or covered in mud. They're advised to, quote, be prepared to get down the mountain even if injured, because people can't help you.
Ugh!
It's like too dangerous. The race is steeped in lore. Mount Marathon is believed to be the oldest mountain running race in North America and will celebrate its 100th running in 2028.
Do you think it's called marathon because of what they do on it or because that's what it was called? Which would be really ironic given the origins of
I
the
have to
marathon.
imagine Mount Marathon probably was named before they had a race on it. Because if the race has been around for 100 years, the mountain has definitely been named probably longer than 100 years.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe not. Well, no, I mean, I don't know. I don't remember when we colonized Alaska. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know when we would have changed the name of it. But I bet it is named for some colonizer Greek shit. It's probably named because of that legend.
I guarantee you its original first name is not Marathon.
That's what I'm saying.
Marathon.
I'm saying it's probably been Mount Marathon longer than the Marathon has been around, but it has not always been Mount Marathon.
Right.
That's some colonizer shit. Okay, so this is the one they kept alluding to at the beginning, the Cannonball Run in Worcestershire Way, England. This is a 50-kilometer race with an elevation of over 1,000 meters. Why it's crazy? Something to do with the 4-kilogram solid steel cannonball you have to carry for the entire race.
It's a foot race?
Yeah, it's a foot race while they just have a cannonball in one hand. Back and forth.
50 kilometers is 31 miles.
So it's more than a marathon, a standard marathon.
Yeah.
This is where ultra running meets medieval punishment. The goal of the Cannonball Run is to complete the 50-kilometer Worcestershire Way, hard enough as it is, all while carrying a 4-kilogram solid steel cannonball. Drop it, roll it, or dump it, and you're done. You're disqualified. Race rules warn that dropping the ball could break your foot, which feels like both safety advice and a threat. The cannonball must be carried by hands, arms, body parts only, which makes this possibly the only ultra where hand cramps can end your day just as easily as blown quads.
Oh, also, you said 4 kilograms?
Yes.
That's
how many pounds?
8.8 pounds.
That's pretty heavy to carry for 31 miles.
That's a significant
child.
Adult bowling ball.
Yep.
Yeah.
Runners are advised that the race is, quote, abnormal, and I think we got the message. Okay, so the world's highest marathon is in Ojos del Salado, Chile. The distance is 42.2 kilometers. So is that more like standard marathon?
Okay, 42.2
Was
kilometers.
31.
That is, 26.22. That's exactly a marathon.
Okay. So 42.2 kilometers, standard marathon. Elevation, the start line. Bitch. Remember when we were having that? This probably isn't public information yet, but it doesn't matter. This will come out eventually. The gals go from DC that no one's gonna care about this anecdote except for you. But remember when we were drinking those wines and one of them had an elevation of over 2,000 feet?
Yeah.
And we were shook that grapes were growing that high?
Yeah.
The start line of this race, 22,614 feet.
Jesus Christ.
It's the
is this
start
in the
line.
Andes?
It's the Ojos del Salado, Chile. I think it is in the Andes. Why it's crazy. It begins on the summit of the world's highest volcano with runners facing sub-zero temperatures, ferocious winds, and just 44% of sea level oxygen.
Okay, not only is it in I think it's in the Andes. Yeah, it's not only is it in the Andes, it's the highest
part.
It's a dormant complex volcano in the Andes near the border with Argentina. It's the highest volcano on Earth and the highest peak in Chile.
And some fucking athletic asshole was like, we should run on that. And now people do that.
And
come on, you guys.
There's like lava flows and shit.
I know some people listen to this while they run, and I'm so sorry that I'm shitting on you, but this is crazy. You being in your neighborhood, having a jog, going to the gym, that's great. Leave the fucking Andes alone, for fuck's sake. 44% oxygen?
No.
Bitch, what?
You
for 26 miles.
Easily
26.6 miles. Yes!
That's death. That's torture at best.
This is brand new, I guess. This February, so I guess this was the update for February 2026. 10 runners are, you should Google this if anyone died. 10 runners are set to attempt a world first endurance feat, running a full marathon from the summit of the world's highest volcano, Ojos del Salado. At 6,893 meters, the air is so thin that simply standing upright can be exhausting. Quote, this is one of the toughest events imaginable, says organizer and runner Paul Gurney. You know what, Paul Gurney? Fuck you, man. What the hell are you thinking? This is crazy.
White guy?
I mean, Paul Gurney sounds pretty white. Before the race even begins, competitors must undergo nearly 2 weeks of acclimatization, and a 9-hour climb to the summit. Then comes 42.2 kilometers of descending through frozen, wind-lashed, hostile terrain. Don't just take our word for it. Participant Sibusiso Villane, who has summited Everest twice, describes the race as, quote, the ultimate proving ground. Another runner, Aldo Kane, says, quote, this is one of the most epic challenges I've ever done. And that ends with fingers crossed for the team.
Oh my God. As far as I can tell, no one died.
Jesus. I hope that, yeah, it's too much.
Yeah. Paul
The next
Gertie.
one is called The Hill in Shropshire, England. The distance is 257 kilometers, which how much is that?
Let's see. 257 kilometers
257 kilometers.
is almost 160 miles.
The elevation is over 14,330 meters. What's that?
Oh, 14,330
meters.
meters. 2 miles.
2
That's
miles.
8.9 miles.
So, 100. How many miles?
Oh my God.
2 miles above sea level elevation, 257 kilometers. It was 100 miles something? 100 something miles?
I don't know. Hold on. How many kilometers
257.
was 160 miles?
Okay, so 160 miles at 2 miles above sea level. And why it's crazy. It's called the hill because you climb and descend the same hill 55 times.
Oh, Jesus.
So there's a stunning picture of the hill on the drive. It's just like this little green hill on this endless green, vast,
Oh my God.
beautiful landscape. I mean, I've never seen anything fucking like it in my life. It's so
Yes.
beautiful. But yeah, the hill strips ultra running back to basics. It demands 55 non-stop laps up and down the Wrekin in Shropshire, stacking up an outrageous 14,330 meters of elevation over 257 kilometers. For context, Everest is 8,849 meters. So completing this race is equivalent to running from sea level to Everest over 1.5 times.
Oh my God.
To make matters
In this
worse,
beautiful little hill.
honey, it gets creepy. It starts at 9 p.m. So runners have to, and it's nonstop. Runners do it for 2 days, including 2 nights of sleep deprivation.
I think I've seen a documentary about this.
What's perhaps, I would need to watch this because this is fucking insane. It would drive me nuts to count or to go up and down. I couldn't do it. What's perhaps the more surprising than the fact that this race exists is the fact that someone has actually finished it.
Oh.
Innovate athlete Sarah Perry, who broke a world record at the Backyard Ultra last year, won the race with a time of 47:01. She was the only finisher. 47 hours and 1 minute.
Of running.
Well, yeah, at least lapping up and down a hill.
Yeah. You probably have to sleep for small increments, I would imagine.
It says nonstop.
Oh my God.
I think you have to just do it for days.
Jesus Christ.
And no, she's the only person who's ever completed it, I guess.
What's her name again?
Sarah Perry, Perry, Sarah with an H.
Damn.
Innovate athlete.
You go, girl.
Okay, we've got a couple more here. The BEI K3 in Italy, it is a 9.7 kilometer distance. So a little over what? That's around 4 miles.
9.7 kilometers is 6 miles, a little over 6
miles.
miles.
Okay, at an elevation of over 3,000 meters. Why it's crazy. Think that vertical kilometre from Switzerland, then times it by 3.
No.
Yep, 3,000 meters. That one was 1,000 meters of elevation as quickly as possible. Wasn't already hard enough. Okay, so this says if you thought gaining 1,000 meters of elevation as quickly as possible wasn't already hard enough, try tripling it. BEI K3 is the world's only triple vertical kilometer race. 3 kilometers vertical.
Vertical kilometer.
Starting in the town of Susa, Italy, runners launch straight into an almost 10-kilometer skyward grind up the summit of Monte Rocciamelone.
All those Italian lessons are paying off.
I didn't take any. The uphill struggle is so tough, it's known as the ultimate challenge in the world of vertical running, with conditions that swing from scorching heat to freezing winds near the top. And then there's the cutoff points. According to Red Bull, which is never a good thing to read.
A reliable source.
The aim is for because Red Bull does all those extreme sporting things.
I know.
The aim is for only about 20% of the starting runners to even finish. So the majority of runners won't officially reach the finish line.
Oh my God.
Swiss athlete Martin Anthmatten holds the current record for K3 with a time of 1 hour, 58 minutes, and 53 seconds.
Under 2 hours.
It's just a climbing race where you're not quite fully climbing, which makes it like scarier.
Oh, way scarier.
Then there's the Bridge 200 in Old Severn Bridge, England / Wales. This is 322 kilometers, if you want to translate that.
322 kilometers is 200 miles.
Okay, and the elevation is not much of anything. It says repeated rolling climbs over 50 bridge laps. So 200 miles across the same bridge. Ultra marathons can't get much more mentally challenging than this. The Bridge 200 consists of roughly 50 back and forth laps across the Old Severn Bridge. That's 200 miles of traffic noise and relentless crosswinds as you shuffle along the same stretch of tarmac over and over, back and forth, again and again. That repetitive shit would drive me nuts. I couldn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
With a cutoff time of 55 hours, the organizers describe it simply as extremely difficult, which feels like an understatement.
The cutoff time was what? 55 hours?
55 hours. So, like, we're not waiting longer than that for you to finish this. If you can't finish it in under 55 hours, you can't play. The 2023 race saw 11 competitors, only 3 of whom finished. Mike Raffin won with a time of 51 hours and 12 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
Then there's the tunnel in Bath, England.
I don't like that.
This is another distance of 322 kilometers, so about 200 miles. Elevation, virtually flat, but entirely underground.
What?
200 miles in a tunnel. The concept for the tunnel could have been taken straight from a psychological horror film. Set inside the UK's longest foot tunnel, runners spend up to 55 hours looping back and forth over 200 miles of near total darkness. There is no escape from sensory deprivation between 11 p.m. and 5 a.m. It's pitch black with only head torches and low lighting to guide the way. The format demands roughly 100 out and back laps. Organizers describe it as a mind-bending test of extreme endurance. During the 2024 race, a mere 7 runners finished before the cutoff time. The 2026 event takes place at the start of March, so it already happened, and there are currently 46 competitors lined up to take part. Do you want to look up how many finished the tunnel in 2026?
8 runners finished out of 43.
43 had signed up. 46 had signed up at the time this was written, so 3 dropped out before they even raced.
Wow.
Yeah. 8 people finished it.
God damn, that's crazy. I would at least want to be outside.
Dude, the complete darkness.
Yeah,
for 200
that
miles
would be
takes
really crazy.
No, thank 55 hours. That's multiple days. You're underground. No. Anyway, those are all the races, but aren't those nuts?
Yes.
Yeah, they're scary as shit. I thought that you would be fascinated by them too. It sounds like you have a lot of questions. Which one would you pick?
I mean, the horse one...
It's at least a 5K, so we could finish it.
Oh, the horse one for sure would be the one that I would pick. But since you already picked that, I think my second would be the hill.
You would do the hill?
Well, there are many hills.
World?
The hill and the green lush hill. You climb and descend the same hill 55 times.
Yeah, only one person in the world has ever completed it. That's like the hardest one.
All the verticality. Here's what turns me off from the rest of them: the verticality,
the climbing,
the
crab walking back down,
the repetitiveness of like the back and forth ones. I mean, this is back and forth, but at least you're outside in nature and not on a bridge.
At least that hill does have what appears to be maybe the most beautiful view I've ever seen in my fucking life.
It's really pretty.
So I get it.
If not that one, then the Mount Marathon, but just because that was like the least severe vertical one, but still, like none of.
The one where you only have 44%
Why am I even answering
oxygen?
this?
I know. This is a ridiculous question.
I know.
We're both doing the horse. It's over. That's my segment. We're not going to beat that horse. But I am going to beat this dead horse. I will never be a runner. Ever. But I am.
We're beating so many horses right now.
I am going to go spend the rest of my Saturday evening planting a brand new crabapple tree that I picked up today. That
I
I'm
love
really
that.
excited to put in the ground.
Oh my God.
And my neighbor might
so
let me
beautiful.
borrow his auger.
You need an auger. I have a hole digger. I have never been able to get it to work.
Well,
I'll just use my husband.
yeah.
The hole digger.
My hole digger is out of town. So
Yeah.
I need to do it myself, and I need to get this tree in the ground. But thank you so much, Olivia, for sponsoring this episode and letting us
Yes.
talk about the insanity of running. You're doing a pretty crazy relay right now as we speak.
You're hopefully recovering.
Get at
You
us.
and Ethan are both mentally unwell, and
Yep,
we wish
and
you the
also
best.
amazing.
And let us know how you did in that relay.
Yeah. We're really proud of you.
We are proud of you.
And if you ever wanted to quit the Lutheran Sisterhood Run Club, we'd be proud of that too. I know you know what you did by choosing this episode. We know you know what you did. So don't try
We were actually
to be cute.
really nice about it.
We were so nice about this. We did it.
You're welcome.
You're fucking welcome.
Come join us
Anyway.
on Uncorked.
Yes, please do. We love you. I'm glad to be back. I miss you
So
all,
glad you're
but I
back.
miss Lucy most of all.
I miss you too.
My
Don't
little
make me
angel.
do that with Corey ever again.
No, I'll try.
Just kidding.
I'll do
He
my
was great.
best. Yeah, he was great. And we might have him
But I
back
like
back.
you way better.
Yeah, I understand. Totally
I accidentally
get it.
called you my partner the other day and it felt right.
Yeah, it wasn't an accident. That's just accurate. Okay, I love you. I'll talk to everybody later.
All right. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Like what you see?
Check out more episodes and become a member to unlock exclusive content.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.